Hello and welcome to Sports Update. On Sports Update for this evening, we have a lot of sports stories for you. Stories that will not give you goosebumps, but rather that are interesting to you on Sports Update. I will not be doing the Sports Update alone. I have a friend and a brother all the way from the city of Abuja that will be joining me on the Zoom, Precious Jonah, to actually deal with a lot of stories we have for you on Sports Update this evening. Before then, my name is Emmanuel Fashemi, and let's head straight to the first story that we have for you, where our own Nigeria Enekwechi Ebuka has actually gotten that qualification to Budapest. That is where the World Championship will be happening. The Nigerian shot put record holder Chuka Ebuka Enekwechi has joined the elite of shot put throwers in the world, already qualified for the World Championships in Budapest. At the LA Grand Prix over the weekend, Enekwechi threw a massive season best of 21.69 meters to finish fifth in the event behind Ryan Cruiser, who threw a jaw-dropping new world record of 23.58 meters. For Enekwechi, I think this man has actually been doing well when it comes to shot put in Nigeria and in Africa, and now he's trying to also hold his own when it comes to shot put throwers in the world. And for Enekwechi, massive one for actually getting that qualification to the World Championship that will be happening in Budapest. And quickly, we have a list of all Nigeria athletes that have actually qualified for the World Championship that will be happening in Budapest, and it is on the screen right now. We have Toby Amuson, who has that already qualified automatically because of her achievement at Oregon last year, where she won the 100 meters hurdle. She has already qualified in the women's 100 meter hurdle. We have Ese Brume, also qualified, automatic qualification in the women's long jump. We have Ruth Usoro in the women's long jump, also qualified. That was about 2 weeks ago. We have Choma Onyekwere, women's discus thrower. We have Rosemary Chukuma, women's 100 meters. She cannot stop doing well this season. We have Favor Philly, who just qualified for the NCCA final event right there in the United States of America over the weekend. We have qualified for the women's 200 meter. We have Udodi Unzirike, who qualified for the men's 200 meter and 100 meters final. We have Chuka Ebuka, like I said, Enekwechi, who has qualified for the men's shot put event. And then our women 4x100 meter relay team already qualified, automatic qualification with their achievement at the Commonwealth Games. And then also the mixed 4x400 meter relay team has also qualified with their achievement at the World Championship that happened in Oregon, United States of America, and for their feat at the Commonwealth Games. Those are automatic qualification for them. Quickly, let's join Precious Jonah right now. Precious Jonah is looking good for Nigerian athletes. Enekwechi joining others to qualify for the World Championship that will be happening in Budapest. How did you receive this news of Chuka Ebuka Enekwechi?
Well, the athletes have done well for themselves. I think it's time for him to go and conquer the world, like Nigeria, Africa. So let him go and conquer the world now. So this is the time to be proud.
Okay, this is time to do us proud. Now, if you look at the list, let's have the list quickly again with you. If you look at the list, I can probably say is a star-studded list where you have Toby Amuson, who will be defending her 100 meters title. Ese Brume in the women's long jump. She did well at the Olympics. Ruth Usoro also. Choma Onyekwere, Rosemary Chukuma, a woman that is firing. She has run a sub 11 seconds this season alone. Rosemary Chukuma for the women's 100 meter. Favor Philly, Udodi Onzirike. Now, with all of this, and then our women's 4x100 meter relay team, and then the mixed, that is both guys and the female, will be running the mixed 4x400 meter relay team. How do you see our chances in Budapest this year?
Well, they need to go and try their best because as for Toby Amuson, we know we all saw what she did the last time. Last year, this year, she have been doing well. But this is sports. You know, when it comes to sports, you cannot just automatically give somebody first position until you compete again. So
Yes, of course.
I think it boils down to training. They have trained, they have been trained. So let them go further. Let them go and do us proud, like I said before. I think they all have a chance. They all have a chance.
They actually don't have a chance. Okay, let's talk about briefly on Toby Amuson. She has not really started well this season. Just a few weeks ago, she bagged a master's degree in leadership and sports management. Now, do you think with the slow start of her this season, do you think she can defend that title?
Like I said now, I just said something relating to that now that this is sport. The people she defeated last time, they are not sleeping, understand? So they must have work on their weakness just to make sure that they defeat her this time. So she too, she's not going to relax. Let her not relax. To train harder if possible, and make sure she retain her title. Thank you.
Okay, she retained her title. Let's move away from athletic story and head straight to Argentina, Buenos Aires, where the Flying Eagles lost. Despite their loss to Brazil, they qualified for the round of 16, and they will be playing another dreaded South American side, a team that has been a pain both at the junior level and at the senior level to Nigeria. Now, the Flying Eagles will be tackling Argentina come Wednesday. At first. What is our chances against the Argentines? We've never beaten them at this level before. Our best outing came in 2015, where we lost 4-2. It ended 4-2. It ended, and the only feat we were able to achieve against them was in 2005, where we actually played
The final,
in the
yes.
final, and we thought we were going to win that tournament. Messi and the rest of them actually never gave us that chance to actually win it. Now we will be playing the Argentines because of what happened. If we had finished that group first or second, probably we would have been avoiding, maybe we would have met Argentina. But now we will be playing Argentina come Wednesday in the round of 16. Big one. Do you think we'll stand a chance against the Argentines? And let's not forget they are the host.
Oh, okay. This is kind of chance you get when you finish third in the tournament like this. Tournament that has best losers. You know, we finished third. Although we all have 6 points, we qualify as best loser due to what goal differences between Italy and Brazil. Okay, I watched their last game against Brazil. I watched the game. If we play the same way we play Brazil against Argentina, I think we are coming back to Nigeria, because Argentina, Brazil, you know, they play similar football. They are from the same region.
Yeah.
So the coach really need to work. I watched that game very well. They need to work on the defense seriously. So, but to me, if I'm to rate the chance against Argentina, being the host, like you said, they are the host country. You know, playing when you are playing against the host country, you are playing against the fans, everybody. So I think it's 70-30 to Nigeria.
70-30%. Now, okay, if
Yes.
or like you mentioned that you watched the game, the last game they played against Brazil, that was on Saturday now. What do you think the coach should do to actually get the better side of Argentina, probably get us a win?
Tactically, if you watch that Brazil very well, especially the first half, I watched the first half. I did not finish the game because I was not happy with what I was saying. If you watch the game very well, we started the game very well. We marked them, mark to mark, you know, showing that our African strength. But later, we started losing our strength, and they capitalized on that. They were more tactical than Nigeria. So I think where we are lacking is tactical. Tactically, we are not good. They are better. So Argentina, I know Argentina will come with such tactics. They need to work on our player tactically.
Okay, need to work on our players tactically. We'll still come back on
Yes.
Nigeria, but let's have the standings. How the round of 16 has been paired. Those that will meet each other is sad that we don't have our own African champions. That is Senegal. They crashed out after 2 draws in their group, and right now we just have 2 African countries. That is Nigeria and Tunisia. And then these are the round of 16 pairings. We have USA who will be playing New Zealand, Argentina against Nigeria, like you already know, England against Italy. That's a cracker. Uzbekistan will tackle Israel. Colombia will play Slovakia, the fantastic Colombian team. Gambia is surprising team. Gambia will be tackling Uruguay, Ecuador versus South Korea, and then Brazil. Brazil will take on Tunisia. Brazil that actually defeated Nigeria. Now they will be taking on a North African team. We still have 3 African teams. Only Senegal, who is African champions, have bowed out of the tournament. Now, if you look, let's look at the 2 other African teams that are there: Brazil, Tunisia, and then Gambia against Uruguay. 2 of us will be playing the South American team, and then, in fact, all the remaining 3 African teams will be playing against the South American teams that are from the same region. Now, what is the chances of Brazil, Tunisia against Brazil, and then Gambia against Uruguay?
Okay. I don't really give you Gambia a chance before this tournament, so they really surprised me so far. So I think there might be a surprise between Ghana and Uruguay. That's all. Yes. Gambia might just take it. Then Brazil, I'm not giving any chance to Tunisia to beat Brazil. Brazil will still beat Tunisia.
You are so sure that Tunisia is going to lose that game against the Brazilians, the Samba boys as they are called. Okay, now back to Nigeria. What is your scoreline?
Argentina, Brazil.
Argentina, scoreline.
Argentina, Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay. Argentina, Nigeria, 3-1.
3
in favor of Argentina.
3-1 in favor of Argentina. They will come and chase you away from this country. Or maybe you are from Argentina. We don't know. Okay, we just hope that the Flying Eagles do us proud come Wednesday when they take on the host Argentina, because this is a dreaded game. But I believe the boys can actually get the job done. That's why they are the host. We can hold our own. We are not pushovers. Nobody gave us the chance to even qualify into the next round, barring the kind of group we were paired in. And for us to finish with 6 points in that group actually speaks volume of the team. And let's see what we can do against the Argentine, because on that day we will be playing against 11 players on the pitch, and then the 12th player is going to be the fans. Probably these boys will bring their head down and get the job done and do us proud. If we beat Argentina, nobody will cry over it. It's going to be a big plus for the Flying Eagles. Let me just, I'm wishing them congratulations before time, but let's see what will happen on Wednesday. They should just go out there and do their job. Let's move away from the Under-20 World Cup happening in Argentina and head straight to the bar, that is Basketball League Africa, where Al Ahly of Egypt have been crowned champion for 2023. We have our own Kwara Falcons who actually qualified for this tournament, because all champions of the Basketball League in all of the African continent plays this tournament, but Kwara Falcons couldn't qualify from the first phase. They bowed out after losing all their matches they played at the qualifying series. And right now, Al Ahly of Egypt has actually they defeated Douanes of Benin Republic to actually win the tournament for this year 2023. Al Ahly are crowned champions of BAL Africa. Precious, I think this team has actually dominated. Them and teams from Angola have dominated BAL when it comes to this competition.
Yes. The Egypt is doing well, football and basketball. This same Al Ahly, I think they're in the final in football too, in the CAF Champions League, I think so. That means there is something that they are doing. Basketball now, they just won the tournament in the whole Africa. Like you said, Angola too. Angola, yeah, they are trying in basketball. They are trying. So congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them. our own Kwara Falcons, who actually won the basketball league in Nigeria, couldn't qualify in the qualification series. That is in the first phase, and they bowed out of that tournament after losing all their matches. And right now, Al Ahly have actually been crowned African champions. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. We just pray and hope that our league starts soon, so that we can have another representative come next year when the next edition will be happening. Rwanda has always hosted this BAL Africa. Let's see if they are still going to host it next year, and probably we'll have a team from Nigeria that will win it this time around. Congratulations to Al Ahly of Egypt of actually winning this coveted trophy. Let's move away from there and head straight to Italy, where matches went down over the weekend with one match to go in the Italian Serie A, and for our Victor Osimhen is edging closer at winning the Golden Boot. He got the goals for Napoli, where they actually played a draw with Bologna. 2-2 it ended. These are some of the results over the weekend. AC Milan has actually shown class against Juventus this season, beating them in all meetings. 1-0 it ended. They were beaten at their Allianz Arena at their home ground, 1-0. And then Hellas Verona and Empoli has to share the spoil. 1-1 it ended, like you heard. Bologna and Napoli, 2-2. Victor Osimhen probably will win. At least he's far away from Lautaro Martinez now on goal standings, on goal scorer chart. And then Monza also lost at home to Lecce, 1-0 it ended. And then Lazio had to, in fact, had to fight it out to actually defeat Cremonese. 3-2 it ended. Let's have the table. Let's see how it's standing. Let's not forget that Napoli has actually won the league. They are champions. They are just playing some of this game to garner points and then probably maybe set some record. Matches will be. The last weekend will be coming on March the 38th, this coming weekend, where we'll have all of the teams in action. But after 37 games, Napoli has 87 points. They are still on top of the table. Lazio is coming second with 71 points. Inter Milan, 69 points. AC Milan is on 67 points. These four teams have the chance of qualification to the Champions League. Then Atlanta is on the 5th position with 61 points. Roma is on 60 points. And then Juventus has 59 points. We know what happened after they were after the point deduction was reversed, but at some point they went back to court, and that point has been deducted again. That's what threw them to 7th position. Already they were on the 2nd position because of that, but now 7th. It's not looking good for them to play in the Europe next season. They are on 7th position with 59 points. Torino 53 points. Fiorentina, a team that lost the Coppa Italia last week to Inter Milan, they are on the 9th position with 53 points. We have Monza 10th position with 52 points. Let's have the second half of the table quickly. Bologna 51 points to Udinese on the 12th position with 46 points. Sassuolo on the 13th position with 45 points. Empoli 43 points on 14th position. Salernitana on 15th position with 42 points. Lecce 36 points on 16th position. Spezia 31 points on the 17th position. Hellas Verona 18th position with 31 points. Cremonese is on the 19th position with 24 points. And then Sampdoria is occupying the 20th position with 19 points. Sure that team will go on relegation. And for Spezia, Hellas Verona, Cremonese, I think this most especially Spezia and Hellas Verona will be fighting it out. Who joins Sampdoria and Cremonese in that in the relegation battle? Precious, let's talk quickly about the relegation zone right now. If you look at the 4 teams from Spezia downward, what are your thoughts? Which team is going to join Sampdoria on that on Serie B come next season?
It's from the table now. 2 people are already gone. 2 people are gone already. The 20th and the 19th position. Cremonese and Sampdoria are down already. Can't you see? Even if Cremonese win their last match, they will not meet up with Hellas Verona or Spezia. I think the 2 of them are already they are going down already. So it's just one person left to join them, because if you see, Spezia have 31 points, Verona have 31 points. I think it will not be on the last day. But going there by the pedigree of the league, I think Hellas Verona will escape. Spezia will go down.
Hellas Verona will escape, Spezia will go down. All right, let's leave the Italian league and head straight to the Spanish La Liga, where matches also went down over the weekend. And we already know that Barcelona are champions of that league, but there were some matches, and by next weekend everything will be wrapping up. Let's have some of the results. We have Barcelona, who actually trashed Mallorca. That will be their last game at Camp Nou, because that stadium will be going under renovation till next year before they will come back to that stadium. We have Barcelona taking on Mallorca, who defeated Mallorca 3-0. Almeria and Real Valladolid ended it on the goalless draw. Athletic Bilbao 0, Elche 1, Atletico Madrid 2, Real Sociedad 1, Cadiz 1, Celta Vigo 0, Getafe 2, Osasuna 1, and Girona 1, Real Betis 2. Let's have the table. Let's have the table after some of those matches. After match day 37, we have Barcelona, who is pretty at the top of the table, champions already. They have 88 points. Real Madrid following with 77 points. Atletico Madrid 76 points, Real Sociedad on 68 points, occupying the fourth position. Villarreal has 63 points. No matter what happens, these four teams already have qualified for the Champions League. Villarreal will just have to manage the Europa League. We have Villarreal on the fifth position with 63 points, Real Betis 59 points, Osasuna 50 points, Athletic Bilbao 50 points, Girona 49 points, and Rayo Vallecano have 49 points, occupying the 10th position. Let's have the second half of the table. Sevilla 49 points, occupying the 11th position. Mallorca 12th position with 47 points. Cadiz on 13th position with 41 points. Getafe on the 14th position with 41 points. We have Valencia occupying the 15th position with 41 points. Almeria is on 40 points, occupying the 16th position. Celta Vigo is on the 17th position with 40 points. Real Vallecano on 39th point with on the 18th position. Espanyol has 36 points on the 19th position, and Elche, they have actually added some points to their 14 points. By this time, 4 weeks ago, they were on 13 points, but right now they've actually gathered some points to have 24 points. Now, Precious, Barcelona cruising home. Their last match at Camp Nou, because Camp Nou will be going under renovation, they had to do it in a very fashionable style by beating Mallorca 3-0. It ended.
Yes, congratulations to them. That's my club. Congratulations to them. So let the renovation go on, and you see next season, so that we start brand new again.
Next season you start brand new. Okay, let's move away from the Spanish La Liga and head straight. We are still staying in Spain though, but a different story right now, where Brazil is confident that Carlo Ancelotti will become their next coach. There have been talks all around the media that Carlo Ancelotti will actually leave Real Madrid at the end of the season to become the head coach of the Samba Boys of Brazil, the senior team of national team for men's team of Brazil. Do you see Carlo Ancelotti actually leaving Real Madrid to go and be coaching the Brazil national team?
Why? Yeah, why not? He has done well at Madrid. He did well last 2 seasons, winning the Champions League. Sorry, last season winning the Champions League, but this year he tried to semi-final. I think this is time for him to go and let's try national team. I see him taking the job.
You see him taking the job. And okay, but the last story that we have for you this evening is Newcastle United join race to sign Kim Min-jae of Napoli. This man has been a subject of transfer. A lot of teams are coming for him. We know that Manchester United, there's a rumor, not confirmed though, that there has been a deal has happened between both parties, that Manchester United and Kim Min-jae. But right now, Newcastle has also joined in the race to sign this man. What's so special about this young man, Kim Min-jae?
He's a very good player. I think I've watched him a few times. He's a very good player, a very good defender, right?
Yeah.
He's a very good defender. So he has tried. He tried really well for Napoli. Looking at where he's coming from to Napoli. Napoli as a team is a team that played very well this season. So most of their players played very well, and I think he's one of the best players in the team this season. So that's why clubs are coming for him. So I don't see him staying at Napoli. He will leave. So I don't know where he's going. Newcastle, Mayu. I will advise him to go to Newcastle.
Okay, you advise him to go to Newcastle United. That is how much we can take on the program. Precious Jonah, thank you for joining me this evening on Sports Update.
Very much, it's my pleasure.
All right, I am Emmanuel Fasheme. Thanks for watching.